Hello, home daily Bible reading for Sunday school. So this is the lesson leading up to Sunday school so that we are prepared when Sunday school starts. I'm Evangelist Sharon Liner out of Houston, Texas. And what we find on Tuesday, July 7th, is perform your God-given task. Interesting. We're in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verses 9 through 13. Chapter 3, verses 9 through 13 says, "What profit hath he that worketh in that wherein he laboreth? I have seen travail, which God hath given to the sons of men to be exercised in it. He hath made everything beautiful in his time. So also he set the world in their heart, so that no man can find out the work that God maketh from the beginning to the end. I know that there is no good in them, but for a man to rejoice and to do good in his life. And also that every man should eat and drink and enjoy all the good of all his labors. It is the gift of God." What are we talking about here? Perform your God-given task. So all of us, most of us go to work. And when you go to work, there should be some enjoyment that you get out of working. Why is it important that you get some enjoyment out of working? We have to go back to the book of Genesis to see why we work. In the book of Genesis, we see that God deals with Adam and Eve and their sin. Before Adam and Eve sinned, everything immediately yielded to man. The ground yielded to man, the animals yielded to man, the earth yielded to man, the waters, everything yielded to man. But because of sin, man now has to work. So we talk about there is a purpose, there is a reason for everything under the sun in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verses 1 through 8. So you have to find that purpose. Why are you working? What are you doing with yourself? And then you have to enjoy what you're doing. So we can go on this long tirade about how children go off to college and they stay in school for 5-6 years because one, they didn't know what they wanted to do. Two, they were not happy with the major that they were in, and on and on and on. Or we could go into this long tirade about every child does not need to go to college. Some children are going to go to trade school. Some children are going to learn things on their own and never go to school, any kind of school at all. Some people are going to be entrepreneurs, just a variety of things. But whatever that thing is, Ecclesiastes says you should profit from it. You should enjoy what you do. You should make sure that you know whatever gift you have, that gift of working, that gift of travailing, it comes from God. Verse 10 says, "I've seen the travail which God hath given to the sons of men to be exercised in it." I know that people have to work. This is Solomon. This is a king. I know that people have to work, but there should be pleasure in it. And it says, God made everything beautiful. God made everything in his own time, and he set the world in our heart so that we are curious, so that we do go find out, so that we do learn what God would have us to do from the beginning to the end. So in this life, the gift of God is that every man should eat, drink, and enjoy the good of your labor. It does you no good to work 80 hours a week and come home and sleep 10 hours a week and say, I'm living the good life. We should enjoy the labor that God has given us. Bless you, bless you, bless you. It is Home Daily Bible Reading. This is Tuesday, Ecclesiastes 3, 9 through 15. This is getting ready for Sunday school the rest of the week. I'm Evangelist Sharon Liner out of Houston, Texas. God bless.